Will help me.
I'm not racist, but I'm rooting for everybody black.
I'm not racist, but you can't touch my head.
Poor whites need to wake up with blacks.
Isn't that what King got killed doing?
I'm not racist, but if I'm at a party and it's a bunch of like white people, it's the only time I'm gonna dance because I know I'm gonna be the best dancer there. Black people, they gonna call you out like, look, I know I ain't got no rhythm, but they don't know that.
It's loud.
It was just like the most disrespectful thing in the world. I don't give a fuck.
No apologies.
I was trying not to be racist, but then I was like, I was kind of right.
Not racist. I just have some questions about these races.
So this will be our actual first panel where we have all quote-unquote black people.
We have real people with real questions, and we're gonna give some real people some real answers, all right?
Sparkle, help me. I'm not racist, but can black people be racist too?
I was driving like on Lakeshore Drive, and this car was just driving so horribly. In my head, I'm just like, please don't let it be an Asian. Don't let it be an Asian. Don't let it be an Asian. And I get up to the car, it's a fucking Asian. So now I'm feeling bad because I was trying not to be racist, but then I was like, I was kind of right.
I think it's hard to put black people in that category. I think we definitely can take it there like sometimes, but I don't think we should feel bad about it.
Black people can't be racist, but we can definitely be prejudiced. So I can definitely be prejudiced towards groups or even my own people, but I don't think I'm in a position to be racist at all.
I think that black people can have racist-like ways.
My grandma did not go to my high school graduation because they were speaking English and Spanish. She's like, oh, that's gonna take forever. She's like, then you know they can't drive. Serious. And I always say, I don't think my grandma is racist. She's a bit prejudiced.
I think it's like in lightheartedness, like we don't take action on the things that we say. White people actually go and kill and steal and destroy.
Sparkle, help me. I'm not racist, but do black people deserve reparations?
Why the fuck not? Everybody else got theirs.
A lot of black reparations were already given out to the Jews. And a lot of the reasons why a lot of black people, we don't have our reparations is because we're not correctly proclaiming our nationality. You'll hear like a lot of Moorish people.
Yeah,
because they claim their nationality. There are certain rights under their government that allows them to get certain things. You know what I mean? So just with us, claiming black or color doesn't really get us anything because technically and legally, it's not, you know, a representation of an actual tribe or people or something like that. Until you say, hey, I know who I am or I know who you should be paying to, these people, they're not going to do it. Because it's like you still got research to do.
Experience for an African American is completely different than somebody who came from Africa, not during slavery times, you know. So I don't know. I don't think I would blunt myself into that category just because I think black Americans, you know, people who went through slavery and things like that, their descendants had a very different experience.
You know, we'll have German people or Irish people. A lot of those were slaves and they got their reparations. There's Africans who come here right now. If they want to start a business, they get business money. At what point are we going to stop asking for reparations and actually take what's ours? As long as we're in a position where we're putting our lives and our well-being in somebody else's hands, I honestly don't think we deserve it. You're going to accept the treatment that you deserve. So what is it about our people right now where we're accepting this, you know what I mean, to the point where we're not changing? Because we can give somebody $1 million, but if they mind not right, they just gonna, you know, mess it all away. We definitely have to do work to get what we want, especially if we've been asking so much. If something has to change in what we're doing to actually get what we're supposed to be getting. Let's say black people were given reparations. What would be a fair, realistic reparation?
I think it needs to be a dollar amount.
The money and the land.
Yeah. So another form of reparation that I would like to see is that we've all been in positions and jobs where we're working a position and our higher ups, they don't look like us.
Mm-hmm.
But oftentimes we're doing their job and more because we can actually do it. So I would say a fair reparation would be a lot of these businesses that are working off the genius ideas of the black people who they're not gonna, you know, be upfront and tell them how amazing they are. Like, no, I need 50% of these companies that we help build to be black owned.
Sparkle, help me. I'm not racist, but the way Congress is dragging their feet on the reparations conversation, sometimes I wonder, would black people be better in segregation? Like, would we be better separated from white people?
I am 100% for segregation. I feel like when we're separated, it teaches us to love our own. It teaches us to take value in shopping and invest in black because you're able to see it.
When we were within our own communities, there was such a sense of community, because I don't want to say we severed because of the fear of being bombed or whatever case may be. But
that's kind of the position,
yeah,
you know, that we're in right now.
Absolutely.
At one point, even when Kanye talks about, you know, being a slave is a choice, is when we start living off of fear, we put ourselves in our own little cage. So you have people who, even though we're separated and stuff like that, you know, they're not going to step outside of it, or they're not going to try to achieve above, you know, that comfort level just out of fear. I feel like integration has played such a big part of us not loving ourselves and loving our people, to the point where we might need to go back to it so we can at least get our foundation right. Some people are very complacent to the point where they're not going to get a better job because they want to stay on food stamps. Or they're not going to make this amount of money because they want that free healthcare. You know what I mean? And I just feel like that came with integration. With integration came government assistance. And government assistance also came with kicking the black man out the house so that you can stay comfortable. When we integrated, it's, okay, I'm me over here. You know what I mean? We got all these other people, I don't even know them, they don't even care about me, they don't care about my family. So now instead of we integrated, and now it's just I'm trying to survive.
I was supposed to go take the, what is it, selective enrollment test. It's like, I don't want to go to school with the white people.
You
She dropped me off and I ditched, honestly. I sure did. What are your results? Oh, I failed. I didn't get in. I don't want to go. I did not want to go with the white people.
Hey, that was your ancestors, G. That's like a situation. I'm a photographer now, but my photography teacher, you know, because I was a little like smart, like I would tell people like, bro, I know my rights. You know what I mean? Like, and they'll try to play it, but my first day of class, she told me, well, don't even bother doing work in this class because you're gonna fail it anyway. Told my parent that I had an anger problem, stereotypes amongst us, and they use these tools against us. So it's like, just going to this school, it seems great, integration, but you're not escaping none of those problems.
I feel that way when they say like women of color instead of just, they never just specifically say African American women or black women.
And I think that's just the problem, just how elementary it is, to the point where you black because you got brown skin. So I'm not gonna ask you where you from. I'm not gonna ask you what your belief is. I'm not gonna ask you anything else. You white because you look white. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna ask you if you German, if you Russian, if you this, if you that. And just with being called a person of color, it just sounds so immature because even though we might be still disputing or where we came from, and we might not have all came from the same place, by you saying a person of color, you're automatically assuming that I don't know. But if they wanted to be truthful and call you by your true nationality or where you really came from, it might not feel as good to them. Because then they're going to be admitting how much power you really have. So I just feel like when you're calling somebody a person of color, call these people guys.
I'm not racist, but I am not a woman of color. Taking that back with a boldness and unapologetically just saying like, okay, this is me, this is mine, you're not gonna take it because I'm gonna own it wholeheartedly and there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, you guys, again, this is Sparkle with Star on set of I'm Not Racist, but 1, 2, 3, be free, black girl. Hey.
I'm not racist. I just have some questions about these races.
Alright, I came here and I forgot to write the questions on the card, so I'm looking at blank cards. But it makes it look so much more professional, right? You know, my nose ring keeps like coming out, so I'm not like picking in my nose. Next question, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Dang.
Did that throw you off?
I'm
I'm sorry.
I'm not racist, but